Hello, everyone.
Hello. It's been a minute.
Oh, I know.
Hopefully our mics are working. Hold on.
Well, they should be. I turned them on.
Might need to play around with this. We'll wait for a second so people can come in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Been a while since we've done one of these lives.
Yes. Oh, goodness. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully that's all right. Okay. Do I have enough juice in my phone?
Oh, yeah. I checked. You're good there.
Are we good? Okay.
Yep.
We're
Just
not coming through on YouTube yet.
There we go.
Perfect. So hopefully we'll get some people coming in.
Yes.
It's a bit late, isn't it, for some of our community?
For especially our overseas. We thought we'd just do a quick check-in because we know it's been a little while. Sort of update everybody on where we're at. But before that, we'll let people come in.
Exactly. We'll take a minute as people come in. We might have lost our algorithm because we're not really producing any content right now. So that might be what the delay is. If you are in here,
could be.
Stop in. Don't forget to let us know where you're from. We need to see you.
Dana,
hi, honey. How are you?
I miss you guys. We miss you.
We do.
We miss you, especially you, Dana. We miss you the most. No one else is here. Don't tell anyone, but you're our favorite.
Everybody's our favorite. How are you doing, Dana? Let us know. How's it going with
Shadow.
your brother? Is your brother doing okay, Dana?
How's it going, Shadow? Nice to see
Shadow.
you. Long time no see.
Yes.
Indeed. How are things going for you?
Sorry about that, everybody.
We're starting to get people trickling in a little bit. So, hey there, everybody.
Thank you for the like. We appreciate it. Good to see you. Yes, we do apologize. And we do have some updates for you. Mm-hmm. So, as people start to come in, we'll kind of try to fill you in on why we've been missing in action, MIA.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yes.
Dana, I know why I wasn't receiving notifications. When I opened it, I found the broadcast completely gone. Oh,
I don't know what that means. Sorry, we're not YouTube literate.
Shadow, liked, done. Hey, appreciate it, Shadow. Thank you very much.
Dana, you haven't been receiving notifications because we haven't been going live. So you weren't missing out on anything. We just we're really doing our best to go live. 3-4 times a week. But it just, to be honest, life gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah, the long and short of it, I guess, now that we've got people here, is that we've got a lot going on. A lot going on.
Our business.
In terms of our business. Mm-hmm. So at a certain point, we just sort of had to have a talk of okay, what do we need to put first in our lives and in our business? And what can we sort of approach from a more relaxed perspective, I suppose? I wasn't shy at all in saying that when I'm involved with anything, I'm involved 200%. So YouTube was definitely, we've got 43,000 subscribers. It's unbelievable. And it was becoming a whole job in itself, plus the expense monthly to create the podcast, have the editing done. Yep.
It was, a large expense, and it's an expense that we're paying, but there's no return. We're not monetized here. So it kind of became a thing where how much more can we divide? Maybe I'll speak for myself.
Especially you, yeah.
How much more can I divide myself into little pieces to make sure everything is being paid for, everything is being operated the way it should? And we just kind of said, okay, maybe we've got to lean back a little bit on filming podcasts and so forth. So that's
doing the lives. And so that's the long and short of it. Basically, to answer a preemptive question, does this mean we're done with YouTube? No. we're still going to do lives.
Yeah.
We'll still record podcasts. It'll just be more
We're doing
on
it
our
in-house.
own terms.
Yeah, we're doing it in-house. So we still love producer director Dan.
Oh, yeah.
We are not employing him anymore and paying him a monthly fee because there's just no return back on the investment. So we're going to be doing it in-house. He is still part of our family.
Yeah.
He's going to be popping in.
Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry, the
we love
Producer
him.
Dan fan club. You guys
We
are
love
still
him.
allowed to cheer him
Yes.
on. No bad blood or
Yeah.
anything. We're all good. We're
And
all family.
Austin's going to try to film.
Yep.
And maybe we'll create some more content sitting in our basement as opposed to paying an outside source to have to do it.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money.
But sort of while we were driving to something for our business, we had like a long talk about it. And I remember something we said was you've always been very open about this. One of the reasons we started this podcast was because at the time, especially, I was going through a very bad mental health period. And she knows that I thrive when it comes to more, I suppose, for lack of a better term, artistic forms of expression. Like that's where I find tons of passion and energy. So she thought this would be a great way to improve myself mentally. And it was.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah.
really, when it came down to it and we were thinking, I said to you, you started this so that you could help me feel better about myself and improve my health mentally. This podcast has accomplished that. And I don't think I'm in a position where I need the podcast to sustain my health anymore. So if we're doing this,
wouldn't every mother want to hear that the whole purpose of why we started this actually worked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from then on, we said, you know what? We're going to keep doing this, but we're going to keep doing this because it's something we enjoy doing.
And not because we're paying such a large fee every month and not getting any return back because we're not monetized.
Yeah.
And I don't even know the ins and outs of getting monetized. And
it's a whole process.
So now without paying to have to film and doing that, now we're kind of doing YouTube with a non-financial stress.
Yeah.
That's always linging every single month over our heads.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Do you want to read the comments? Honey?
Yeah. We've gotten a couple.
Yep.
Shadow, dang
Sorry.
Austin and Tara, becoming younger and younger for real. You're still saying all the right things, man. Been a long time, but you're still hitting all the right notes.
We love it. We love it.
Dana, looks like you guys are doing a lot of work. That's good news.
Yes. Don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram, Tara Lee Real Estate. I'm always posting, well, not every single day, but the real estate business and stuff like that is always going on there.
Yeah.
So you can kind of still always message us. We still have our Facebook page for the podcast. The podcast itself isn't going anywhere.
No.
We're just not doing it committed to a schedule so that I can have some relatively peace of mind.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Anyway, Shadow is
Shadow.
saying,
Austin, so sorry to hear that. Hope you're okay. Stay strong. We're all with you and Mom Tara. Good news on that front is that I am doing much better towards the end of, God, it still feels weird to say this, last year now. Towards the end of 2024, I did have a period where I was going through a lot mentally and physically.
24 or 23?
24 now.
24, okay.
Yeah, but we've gotten through that, and now mentally I'm feeling better than I have in a long time.
Well, Austin, you've been on your health journey.
Yeah, I have.
Which was, what was the follower that said, be healthy, not get healthy?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. What's the follower's handle? Sorry, you know who you are.
Yeah.
So Austin, I mean, your health journey has been rock solid. Your weight loss is incredible. Your exercise routine is unbelievable. So it's all of that works to make you feel better about yourself.
For sure. And not just that, it's also like applying myself more to my business. And we're doing a whole coaching thing in our brokerage now that you've generously lended your talents towards for teaching.
I'm allowed to teach it. Yeah.
Yeah. But in general, just been really trying to apply myself this year. So I'm doing a lot better on that front. You guys have always been there for me, so I really appreciate all the well wishes and everything.
Yes.
Dana, glad you're doing a better job. So am I, Dana.
Dana.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dana.
But yeah, the long and short of it is, listen, we're not going anywhere. We're still here, but we're here because we want to be here. And we want to do this on our own terms.
And not because we're paying an expense, so if we don't,
yeah. We're doing this because we want
Hi,
to,
Luna.
not because we have to. Does this mean you might see us less frequently for the foreseeable future? Maybe.
Well,
but
know, if we just gotta deliver the content. Are you confident you can film us now?
I am.
His dad for Christmas got him
a camera
that we can use, which clearly we can't use our phones and stuff. So that you may notice a difference between our amazing friend Dan and his editing skills. But you know what? We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But don't be afraid to post on our community tab when you miss us and when you want content. Hopefully we can do it every week. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah, that's the goal. But we do have a lot of things coming up, things that we're really excited about that we can't talk about that much here. But we've got things going on in business, personal, all around that we've got to put our time and effort to.
And what's Dana saying here, honey? Can you read
we're here because we want to be with you and support you because you make us happy. You make us happy, Dana. Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? Those comments really do mean a lot. It's like anything else. You know, what do they say? You never know what goes on behind closed doors. And there are some days where, especially in the real estate business, it can really be like a lot. You know, it's not all glamour and there's people's situations that happen. And it does. I was really honored. I'm really proud of in less than a year of what we grew this channel to. And it just became such a high pressure of disappointing people and yet still paying a huge fee for the production part of it. And overwhelmingly, it just was like, I don't have any more to give. And yet I feel so guilty when I wasn't coming on the lives. Like, honestly, you can ask him. I'm like, oh my God, if we don't do a live, we're going to disappoint people.
Yeah. And you actually brought something up quickly that I want to touch on. We didn't really have a plan for this live. We're like, we haven't done one in a while. We need to go. We need to update people.
Yeah.
But it's February 10th at the time of us recording this. Hey, Kema. I don't know the exact date, but we've been doing this for almost a year.
We launched
in March. I don't remember the exact date, but it was in March.
Yeah.
So we're at least 11 months of doing this. So it'll be a year soon, regardless. And for everyone who was there when we first started and for who came along somewhere along the ride, maybe you saw one of our videos. Maybe you saw one of our lives.
Yeah.
Maybe you saw one of our posts on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or wherever. You guys have made this whole thing worthwhile. So thanks to each and every one of you. It was your support that took us to where we are now. And it's your support that's keeping us going still.
And we've never done our lives and had hundreds of people in. I mean, we're a small community, even though there's 43,000 subscribers. We are, not everybody watches our videos. Our watch time hours are pretty close to monetization. But, you know, if anybody wants to do us a favor, just go back and watch some of our episodes for sure. There's lots of content.
Oh, there's no shortage of content.
Goodness. And, you know, I'm really proud of the stuff that we delivered. Yeah. And hopefully we can continue to do the lives. And a lot of it does fall on my shoulders. When I'm a normal old lady, just like every other. When you walk in the door after a long day of work, sometimes you don't want to continue to be on. Yeah. Right. And I apologize for that. I really do feel like I've let a lot of you down for sure by taking three weeks, maybe even longer and not doing our lives. But we are super simple here. Yeah. You know, I go on other people's lives and they got 10,000 people in the group and I'm like, oh my God, I can't even imagine.
Oh, that's a dangerous game.
Yes. So, Kima Vax, have you been on our lives before?
I think I recognize the name.
I wonder.
or I
Just drop
recognize
us
the
where
Kima,
you're from, if you could remind me, if you don't mind. And Shadow, how's everything going with you?
Yeah, we will for sure. 100.
How's everything
Thank you,
going?
Shadow. Thanks
Yeah.
for sticking by
Let's
us.
make sure. We see that there's people in. Let us know where you're from. We're not going to be in for very long. Hopefully you guys can forgive us and understand where we're at right now. On some of our lives, we've solved a lot of people's problems, or not solved, I guess helped.
Oh, solved.
You know,
for sure.
we've had people come in here. We haven't heard from that
Yeah.
handle again, come in here and be really hurting mentally. We've had somebody quite a regular that's in the Ukraine, going in the Ukraine war. We haven't heard from them in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, we've really been blessed with really good, solid. You guys are just, you really are part of our family, whether or not we're on a live or not, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, Shadow, he's doing super duper fine. How about us?
Well, I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
That's super duper great.
Super
actually.
digging the attitude,
Yeah.
that's for sure. Did anybody watch the Super Bowl? I did not.
I heard it was not close.
But the Eagles definitely slam dunked it, if we were going to go to basketball terms, right? Yeah. No surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Kansas City won last year, right?
I don't know enough about football to confirm or deny.
Yeah. The Eagles are a good team. These are a good team for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Let us know where you're from, everybody. Don't forget to like this live. Don't forget to have a comment if you wouldn't mind. We really appreciate it. We need to know where you're from.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You know, I do love to talk about the weather when we're on these lives.
Yeah, you do.
It has been complete BS. The winter that we have had in the last 3 weeks, it has been winter storm after winter storm. It has been unbelievable. And I heard there's another one coming in Wednesday to Thursday.
Oh, of course there is.
Unbelievable how drastic the weather has been, even here in Ontario, where we are.
The kind of good old-fashioned Canadian winter that we haven't seen in quite a few years.
So bad.
Feels like a lot of snow,
bad.
a lot of ice, a lot of really cold.
Yep. It has been really crazy. I don't know if you guys have noticed a difference where you are, but I kind of follow all around the world, and it seems like in every country they're having some extreme weather. So
yeah,
I think I'm going to appreciate summer a whole lot more than I did last year. Like, this has been a lot.
For sure. 'Cause, we've gotten so used to the winters just being wet and gray and mild in the last few years.
Yeah, it's
been this is like this is a winter straight out of my childhood, and we're approaching this like, oh my gosh. Like,
it's been a lot.
Yeah.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot for traveling because I've got to commute. Yeah. If we just worked from home or just had to go places locally, honestly, I don't think I would really be bothered. But boy, oh boy, it's been giving me a lot more gray hairs. That's for sure.
No, for sure. Every day there's like a report of 18 accidents on the 401 every time there's snow or ice. It's gotten insane. Like, every time there's a weather alert, it's like, okay, how bad's traffic going to be now?
Yeah, it's been crazy. But, before we sign off, everybody, let us ask us a question.
Yeah.
If you've watched our videos, let us know what your favorite video is. And if you would be so kind to put it on your playlist and start watching them from beginning to end. What are your thoughts for any other further podcasts, Austin? What are you guys wanting to see from us?
One thing we floated before we took our little break to focus on work was I recently saw the final ever concert of Sum 41. Oh. And you wanted to quiz me on their history and their songs.
We could do, I guess, that song again.
Yeah, in memoriam.
The lyrics
in memoriam of Sum 41 or something like that. Yeah. Which, by the way, that concert was incredible. Best concert I've ever been to. They were phenomenal.
That's a statement.
They were incredible. Just high energy. Their performances were great.
Yes. Sounds good. Yeah, I like it. I didn't go with him. His dad went with him, and Austin sent me a couple of videos
of the songs
two
I
songs
knew
that
you
I
liked.
really
Yeah.
like from them. And all I could hear was your dad singing in the background. But it was really good. There's an agent in our brokerage. They went to the same
Yes.
concert a couple of days before and
Yep.
said the same thing. So if you guys don't know Sum 41, they are an Ontario born group that absolutely would you say late 90s, early 2000s?
Late 90s, early 2000s was their big
They
period.
really went big, really big.
You've probably heard either Fat Lip or In Too Deep. Those are their two
Well, Fat
biggest
Lip is good
songs.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fat
So
Lip is good
if you don't know them very well, you've probably heard those two somewhere at some
Yeah.
points.
That's a good thing you did in
Yeah.
January. Yeah, we've got lots of exciting stuff up. I think if anybody else wants to kind of say something before we take off, I've got more business I have to attend to.
Yep.
But feel free in the comments before we say goodbye. A lot going on in the world right now.
Oh yeah, there is.
Just everybody see the Canada flag right here?
Yep.
You know where we stand. Okay? You know where we stand.
We're not a political podcast, but some days are harder than others.
I might have to be. I might have to be with what a certain ding dong's saying.
Yeah. So yeah, listen. Well, if you got any last second questions or just things you want to say, throw them in chats.
Yeah.
But it's been great to get in touch with you guys again.
Very much.
We love you guys. Thank you for all the support over this year. May as well just say it. It's been basically a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those that aren't able to be on here live and you catch it later, please know how much you mean to us, how much we love you. We are a small but mighty YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this not for us anymore. Austin is feeling much, much better. So now we're producing strictly in ease.
Yeah.
And we haven't gone anywhere. You guys can reach us. Don't forget, we have a Facebook page, This Crazy
Life podcast.
We're not even forget. You can send us a post. It's not called community anymore on YouTube. It's called post. So please put a post in. But we're always going to be here. We haven't gone anywhere.
Yep.
We
still have the podcast email. You can still find it in our channel description. Reach out. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know what you might want to see, or just say,
for sure.
Or even just to send a message. Listen, we read them. We see them.
Exactly.
We like to see them.
Exactly. We love you guys. We'll try to go live again this week. We will do our very best.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to start filming on our own just to see. Please, again, we beg your forgiveness in the editing part.
Might be a little weird at first.
But, I might have to sing my own intro, but we are here, okay? And producer, director Dan, if you see this after, we love you.
Yep, and thank you for everything you've done for us so far.
You're still part of us, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys, peace out.
All right, and remember,
out.
guys, life's crazy. We can't change that, but we can talk about it.
And we do, everybody.
Take care.
Bye.
Enjoy.